step is going to be creating our dowel joins on this section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select our main body because that is what we'll be working from. So I'm going to select this side here, and I'm going to go, so I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go create sketch. This will create a sketch on our side plane here. I'm going to zoom out so I can get it in a nice spot so I can see everything. And this join here is going to be back here, and what I need to do is I need to make two circles. So I'm going to use a center circle, and these circles need to be 9.5 millimeters wide, and I need to create two of these. 9.5. I'm then going to use my dimension tool. Also, you can use D on the keypad. I'm going to select the middle of that and this, and that needs to be out 9.5 millimeters. And I'm going to do the same thing for our other circle. I'm going to make that 9.5 millimeters. And our top circle needs to be 20 millimeters back from the edge. So I'm going to select that and this. And I'm going to go 20. And for this one here, that needs to be 50 millimeters back from the edge. I'm going to go enter to make this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go finish sketch, and I'm going to go into our extrude tool, and I'm going to select both of these circles. Perfect. Just like that. And I'm going to go 20 millimeters, but instead of a join, it's going to be a cut. So it is -20 because we're going to be cutting into the timber. And I'm going to go okay. Perfect. And that has made our little dowel joins. Our next step is we're going to be making our dowels to go on our dowel joints. Alright, to do that, we are going to go into assemble, and we're going to go into a new component, and we're going to make our dowel. We'll make this dowel 1. So to create dowel 1, we're going to go into create sketch, and we are going to move it around so we can see this plane. I'm going to use this plane. We can draw this anywhere, just like we did on our last joint we did, and I'm going to make this 9.5 millimeters. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to finish sketch. What I need to do is now I need to extrude that. So I'm going to come over here to our extrude tool, click on what we need. I'm going to make these 40 millimeters long, and I'm going to go okay. So a lot of our dowels we have at school aren't exactly just a cylinder. They have a little fillet on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go into modify, and I'm going to create a chamfer, a beveled edge for our cylinder. So I'm going to chamfer this side, and I'm going to hold shift. I'm also gonna do our other side. So I don't need to hold shift. I'm just gonna click on that, and as we can see, we've got two edges selected. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this in to see what we look like, and it looks like a millimeter is what we need. I'm gonna go OK, and there is our dowel. So our next step is, once again, we're going to be joining this dowel into the dowel holes that we made. So I'm going to go into our assemble, I'm going to create a joint, and I'm going to zoom in here, change the angle so I can see in the hole. Oh, it's got very zoomed in. If you ever get stuck in that, you can always zoom out and you'll be able to find it again. But I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to select this here, and then I'm going to go find the dowel that I want, the part of the dowel that I want to join that to. So I always like to go back to our home view. So as I can see, I've selected our back of our hole, and I'm going to change the angle around, and I'm going to select our, I'll zoom in so I can definitely know I'm getting it right. We're going to select the small hole here, and that will move it there. And our first dowel is in the position we need it. I'm going to go back to our home view to double check, and that looks perfect to me.